Welcome to the Slowdown, a space to pause, breathe, and come back to yourself. I'm Katherine, a yoga teacher and embodiment guide, and together we'll explore what it looks like to live with intention through reflection and somatic practices. This podcast is for you if you are moving through change, overwhelm, or you're just looking for a more mindful, embodied way of being in our world today. So grab a warm drink, get comfy, and let's settle in together. Happy beginning of March. We are almost there. Next Sunday is daylight savings time, which means more light at the end of the day. I don't know about you, but I am so ready for that. This winter has felt deeply inward for me. There's been lots of reflection, moments of loneliness, flickers of hope, and everything in between. We also just moved through a stomach bug, and honestly, between that and the weather, I'm very ready for flu season to be behind us. If you think back to the beginning of winter and these past couple months and even what's going on for you right now, what have the themes been for you? One that has stood out for me is learning how to roll with what comes. Between the intensity of the weather and the waves of sickness, there's been a lot outside of my control. And it's left me with no real option other than to surrender, meeting what's here instead of fighting it. I think that is a big theme in my life in general right now. I've shared recently about feeling more anxiety in my body, and that's been continuing. This week, I noticed something new though. My anxiety felt noticeably stronger after drinking coffee. Coffee and I have had a complicated relationship over the years. I love the taste and the warmth and the ritual of it. And yet, here I am slowly weaning myself off. What it reminded me of is how much information our bodies are constantly offering us about people, environments, habits, rhythms, and routines. When we slow down enough to notice how something actually lands in us, pleasant or unpleasant, we're given choice. From there, the question becomes, what helps me feel grounded when my energy is too high? And what supports me when I feel depleted or low? Just as noticing the connection between our thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations gives us more agency, so does noticing how we're impacted by the world around us. Awareness doesn't demand immediate change either. It simply offers clarity. And clarity creates space to choose what supports us with a little more care and a little more trust. So let's get into our somatic practice for this week. Find a comfortable position for your body right now. I would suggest either standing or seated, whatever feels more supportive for you in this moment. And let your body settle into that choice. Take one slow breath in through your nose and a longer breath out through your mouth. Allow the exhale to signal to your body that it can begin to settle here. We'll start with energetic brushing. Using one hand, gently sweep from the opposite shoulder, down the arm, and all the way down to the hand. And then switch sides. Moving slowly with steady, intentional pressure. Almost as if you're brushing excess energy or buzzy energy off the body and letting it fall away. Continuing with each side. There's no rush here. Letting the movement be rhythmic and grounding. You can also brush down the front of your chest using both hands, down your sides, down your belly, and down your thighs, all the way down the legs. Letting each stroke be deliberate and supportive and paced in a way that feels good for you. Maybe you even get the breath in and just let it go. Notice the sensations of your hands as they move over your body. Notice any shifts in temperature, in energy, or tension. You don't need to fully analyze this. Just noticing it is enough. If thoughts come up, just gently return your attention to the movement, the brushing, the contact, the breath, the sense of releasing what doesn't need to be held right now. And when you feel ready, allowing that to come to a natural pause. Taking a moment here, maybe even putting a hand to the heart and a hand to the belly. Taking a breath in, feeling the belly expand out. And a big sigh out. Notice how you feel now compared to when we first started. And from here, cross your arms over your chest, placing each hand on the opposite collarbone or upper arm. Begin gently tapping. Left, right, right, at a pace that feels soothing and steady. Let your breath be natural here. There's nothing you need to control or change. Feel the alternating rhythm of the taps, the gentle pressure, the sense of containment and support. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Each time you notice, softly bring your attention back to the tapping, to the feeling of your hands, the rhythm, the here and now. You might stay here for 30 more seconds or a minute or longer if that feels supportive. Trust your body to let you know when it's had enough. When you're ready, allow your hands to rest. Notice what's shifted. Maybe your breath, maybe your body, your sense of presence or grounding. Take another slow breath in and a longer breath out. Before moving on with your day, gently remind yourself, right now I am here. Butterfly tapping offers the nervous system rhythmic bilateral input, supporting anxious energy to move through the body rather than getting stuck in the mind. You can return to this practice anytime you need a moment of grounding or comfort. As you move through the week ahead, I invite you to keep noticing. Notice how your body responds to your days, your habits, your choices, and the world around you. When anxiety shows up, see if you can pause long enough to meet it with curiosity rather than urgency, allowing your body to guide the next step rather than getting stuck trying to figure it out. Let this be a week of soft experimentation, trying different things, noticing what supports you and what drains you, adjusting without judgment, and remembering that coming back to yourself again and again is always available, no matter how your day unfolds. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If this episode supported you in any way, I'd love for you to like, comment, and share it with someone who might need it too. You can connect with me on Instagram at embodiedjourney_, where I share reflections, practices, and gentle reminders to live with more intention. You can find links to my website and ways to connect in the show notes. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep coming back to what feels supportive for you. I'm so glad you're here.